Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good night. Don't know what time it is in your place, but in my place it is evening. A very, very warm welcome to all of you who are listening to my broadcast worldwide, because when I speak English, the people that are watching this are from anywhere in the world. So very, very warm welcome. Just imagine that we, with the people that are present now, are constructing a kind of network all around the world. And that when we do the MIR Method, we just sort of send all this energy of the MIR Method through this network. So everything that we change in ourselves, so we go towards a feeling of peace inside ourselves, that's what we send out throughout the whole world. So doesn't that mean that we draw in this world peace a little bit closer every time that we do this? I strongly believe that. I also strongly believe that world peace is coming, and it is very, very close. So I'm totally excited. We are going to experience world peace on this planet for real. The people that are watching now, you're going to live this in your lifetime. It's amazing what is coming. So, yeah, I'm totally excited. All right, I want to welcome all the new people. I am the developer of the MIR Method, and I am very happy that you are with me. I'm going to talk about loneliness, and when I address a kind of subject, then it touches your subconscious, and then when you do the MIR Method, it will heal the parts in your subconscious that have to do with loneliness. And that is a good thing, because that makes you want to be in contact with other people more, or makes you step forward a little bit easier to contact other people. So enjoy. And if you are a person who has been here before, thank you for coming back to me and listening again and looking again. And learning again, I hope. So thank you for being here again. And if you are a MIR Method coach, a very warm welcome. Thank you for helping people who are stuck, who have trouble dealing with their illnesses. And you, by using the MIR Method techniques, can help them go through these processes much easier. So if you are a person who has trouble with illnesses or mental problems, then you can also go to a MIR Method coach, and they can help you go through the whole process faster. Thank you for doing that. All right, let me have a look at the presentation. Barbra Streisand, you know, the wonderful singer on this planet who has sang a song, People Who Need People. I think you know the song, and when I sing it, I think you will remember it. It's like this: people who need people are the luckiest people in the world. When I sing really softly, it goes. She sings in this song that when people don't let go of their pride, she sings, and yet letting our grown-up pride hide all the need inside. Is when we keep this pride up, our walls up, we are not able to show what we really need inside. We need something, because people are social beings. We need something from somebody else. Maybe to laugh together with somebody, or to sing together so that our hearts can be joined. We need so much to be, as a species, we need contact, we need to be together. So separating people as a means of dealing with a disease or a virus is an absolutely horrible decision, because people should not be separated, never, never. When we let this pride hinder to show what we need inside, then we act more like children than children. That's what she also sings. And I really like that sentence. And it's from the film Funny Girl, by the way. Lovely film. When you, which is a very old movie, old film. There's this wonderful artist, a sculptor, who has made this beautiful statue and I have a picture of it, and that shows exactly what Barbra Streisand means with this sentence of acting more like children than children. Look at this. It's a statue of two adults sitting back to back and not being able to communicate anymore. They're both inside their sorrow. They cannot contact the other anymore. And yeah, that's what children do. When they are having an argument or a fight, they fight, they do things to each other, they scream at each other, and then it's gone. And then they make peace again. But adults, they don't. They sort of hang in it. They can't get over it. Many adults can. But this artist, Alexander Milov from the Ukraine, he says, despite the struggles that we experience as people, love will always shine through. So there's always a possibility of really coming back to a person, really get into contact again, get over this old stuff, letting go of it, and look each other in the eye and finding how much you love each other, because that's possible. It's coming! Loneliness starts after a big change in your life. For example, when you have a partner that has been deceased, or someone you, like a dear friend that you lose, maybe because that person moves to another place, or you have lost a job and you've lost all your colleagues. So that's when loneliness starts, when it kicks in. Usually when you feel better, the loneliness is gone again, usually. So then you get into a new job and you have new colleagues, or maybe you find a new partner, or maybe you have comforting with your children. So then the loneliness is gone again. If not, then you might feel misunderstood, because when you lose a person like a partner who has deceased, then it's really, really very, very raw. It's the kind of pain, it's almost unbearable. I lost my father. I have not lost a partner who has died, so I don't know what that feels like. But when you talk to other people, peers, like fellow sufferers, other people who have experienced that, they come together and they talk with each other. They use words, they use emotions that you can understand because you have the same experience. And then the loneliness is gone. So what you really need is find other people who have experienced the same thing and contact them, because then you will feel so deeply understood, and that it all dissolves this feeling of loneliness. There's another kind of loneliness which I find is the worst kind, and that is that you are feeling lonely with other people around you. So maybe you are in a relationship, but this other person does not understand you. The things you think, the world view you have is different from your person, from your partner, but you cannot get it across. You cannot make this person understand anything about it. That is such a big loneliness inside you. And the same goes for when you are in a birthday party and everybody's chit-chatting. Well, you feel you want to talk about very substantial things in life and deep thoughts, and you cannot you cannot talk about it because everybody's chit-chatting cheerfully on a birthday party. That's a moment when you feel really lonely when you have people around you. And personally, I find that the worst kind of loneliness. There's also, I'll talk about this first, the chronicle loneliness. So people who have been lonely for years, echt years and years, they start to be chronically lonely. And they can't move towards people anymore. When they want to contact other people, they have like 24 different walls in front of them that they need to go through before they can move out of their house or make a movement at all to contact other people. That's because this loneliness has been so long and so chronicle that they hardly know anymore how to move, how to make these first steps. For these people, it is wonderful when there are governmental projects or local projects of people looking up lonely people, because they really need a hand that is stretched out to them. For chronically lonely people, what you need to do is express yourself. The first thing to do. You can use a diary, write down what you have, what kind of problems you have, or how you feel. You can go online and find other people who are lonely and talk to them, because that really lifts up the loneliness. And then maybe you can make first steps to go outside to other people. So the most important thing is that you express yourself, that you bring out what is inside you, bring it outside yourself by writing or by going online or anything else. That's the very, very first step to take. You can also do the MIR method, and by using the MIR method now, the loneliness that is inside you will dissolve. You will have peace with it. And then what happens is that you will be open to contact for other people. I have not addressed one type of people. Those are called lone wolves. So a lone wolf is a person who is looking at society and decides to step back and to live on his own. And these people have worldviews that are quite special and quite fresh. And they need lots of time to be on their own to create this vision. And then once they go towards other people, that's the moment that people really should listen to these lone wolves, because they are very interesting people. They really have something to say. For a lone wolf, it's quite hard to contact other people, because the lone wolves are quite seldom or rare. But it's very important for them to find other people. So you can find groups of people that, like other lone wolves, who have similar worldviews. And when you join these groups, that's when you really start feeling understood and lots of connection. And these lone wolves will find deep-rooted friendship in other lone wolves. So that would be nice for them to experience. All right. Now, once I've addressed this theme of loneliness, when we do now the MIR method, that's the moment that it will dissolve inside you and it will start to feel more peaceful regarding loneliness. So if you would like to join me, please do. We're going to do the MIR method. Stroke your hand or caress your hand really softly, gently, slowly. And then we're going to start with step 1. Optimize acidity. Optimize acidity. Optimize acidity. Detox all toxicity. Detox all toxicity. Detox all toxicity. Detach father. Detach father. Detach father. Detach mother. Detach mother. Detach mother. Clear meridians. Clear meridians. Clear meridians. Supplement all shortages. Supplement all shortages. Supplement all shortages. Balance hormone system. Balance hormone system. Balance hormone system. Fulfill basic needs. Fulfill basic needs. Fulfill basic needs. Optimize chakras and aura. Optimize chakras and aura. Optimize chakras and aura. Clarify mission. Clarify mission. clarify mission. That's quite an intense kind of healing. Thank you for joining me and doing it with me. I feel strongly that this changes people, that we sort of heal it inside ourselves, and then also we send it out through this network of people around the world. So people will be able to contact each other much better. Did you know that we as a species, we also use scent to contact each other, to find each other? So the smell of somebody else's body is very important. And that's because of pheromones. And that's the smell, the chemical. Yeah, chemical sounds a bit strange, but the chemistry of another person's body makes you makes you attracted to others. What hinders these pheromones is perfume and aftershave and deodorant. So when you use these artificial scents, that really hinders you to contact others or to attract other people. People who are attracted to your personal smell. So it's a good idea, just let the perfume and the aftershave, just let it away. And be careful with deodorant. So only use very natural scents. Okay, that was something else that I wanted to tell you. If you want, please have a look at the additional techniques course of the MIR Method, because there are different techniques you can use. For example, when you burn yourself or you cut your fingers, or when you have menstruational cramps or headaches, that's when you can do the first aid, which is in the additional techniques course. And you can also find the how to use the side effects of medication. You can make it go away with this method, with this technique. That's for medication that you take in, swallow, or that you inject. So it's very, very interesting to look at this technique. Very important. And there's also a technique for treating viruses and bacteria in there. So that's in the additional techniques course. When you want to learn everything about the MIR Method, then you can do the deep understanding course of the MIR Method. And that gives you insight in how those 9 steps work and why they work and how did I discover it. So that may be interesting too. If you would like, please leave a comment on the website, mirmethod.com/webinar-loneliness. That would be awesome. You can find this link also below this video. It's just below the video. When you click more, that's when you see this link. All right. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a great night when you go to sleep, or that you have great energy when you have a day ahead of you. And I hope to see you again within 2 weeks' time. And then I'm probably going to talk about sleeping problems, sleeplessness. All right. Hope to see you again. And I hope the MIR Method does you much good for you and the people around you. And I'm looking forward to a world full of peace, because it is coming. All right. See you within 2 weeks. Till then, bye-bye.